So there's no right or wrong answers here. There's just an awareness of what is present for you right now. And there's no need to change it, just being simply aware. And you might float back and forth between the inhale and the exhale. And as we start to move into the external vayus to release tension and fatigue and releasing whatever needs to be let go of. So noticing that we are starting with Nagavayu. So is there anything that you want to create in an intention to offer a deeper letting go through the body or the mind? If nothing arrives, that's okay too. Just let the practice, let it unfold whatever it needs to unfold. We're going to go through 3 rounds of each Vayu. If you feel like you need to do a few more of the Vayu that we work on, feel free. Starting with Nagavayu, just noticing the feeling in your throat. As you inhale, allow the throat to widen. And as you exhale over to the right, let the tongue release. Slowly letting the tongue come in. Inhale, feel the throat softly widening. And exhale to the left. Each time you inhale, you allow the throat to widen. And each time you exhale over the shoulder to the right, allowing yourself to feel the release that's needed. And just guide yourself through one more time at least. Feeling if the body needs one more round, or you feel complete just where you are. And taking a moment to notice if anything has shifted, the feeling in your jaw, your tongue, your mouth, the taste, the feeling in your neck and the throat. If your eyes are open, just softly close them as we go into Karma Vayu when you're ready. You're going to do it 3 times. So slowly, as your inhalation comes in, just softly start to let your eyes widen. Let the image of what you're looking at be received. And when you blink, or feel ready to exhale, whichever happens first, just let the eyes close and the breath release. Pause for a moment and go through 2 more rounds of inhaling and allowing the eyes to widen with softness, receiving what you're looking at. Notice if one eye tends to widen a little bit more than the other eye. When you feel ready to exhale, let the breath go. If you blink before you feel ready to exhale, then just close your eyes and exhale. So the inhale comes in, the eyes widen. There's a pause in the breath until either you blink or you feel like you need to exhale. Eyes close when the exhalation happens. Once you complete, just take a moment to notice how you feel. And the next Vayu is krikara, pepper. So you can use your fingers as we did for before to touch the nostrils if that felt good for you. Or you can just let the nostrils widen. So on the inhale, the nostrils start to widen. Notice how the lungs are expanding in the chest. There's a pause, a brief holding of the breath at the top. And then when you feel ready, you're going to slowly release the exhale and soften the nostrils. You might notice if one nostril needs a little bit more attention. Maybe you just touch one nostril to create space a little bit more and invite that on the one side of the body. Let the breath pause in a soft kumbhaka at the top of the inhale for as long as you feel comfortable. Exhale, let go, the nostrils relax. One more time. So 3 times in total, more if you want. Even try it without the hands. Notice how you feel after you're done. The next one is Devadatta, and your body might already be yawning in anticipation of Devadatta. So allow yourself to go through 3 yawns at your own rhythm. Noticing if you always yawn the same way, or if you can feel a yawn come in the middle and then maybe on one side of the face and the other side. Some of you may feel as you're yawning that you might just pause and rest after. And some of you might feel that Janjaya wants to come in. So if you're lying on the floor, then you're going to reach the arms up as well as if you're seated. So you just let the arms relax, soft palm, pushing up through the back of the wrist. Okay, so that means those of you on your back, you might feel the arms closer towards the floor. They don't need to touch, and then you just let them release back and down. I sometimes just let my arms kind of fall on my body. You can fall on the ground. It's a little bit harder, but let them fall on your body. If you're seated, let them fall on the lap. You might feel a yawn comes in. If you're seated, root the feet into the floor as you lift it up. Do at least 3 times. Take note how you feel. And we're just going to take the about 2 to 4 minutes to come back together as a group. Just notice if there's any movement that is needed for you. I was seated and I felt like I just wanted to do a forward fold in a seated position. So you might have something else, or you might just rest. So just take about 2 to 4 minutes to do something or rest, and then get up and transition back into our space.